Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time as we continue Music Spotlight Month. She's a rapper from Houston, Texas. I'm joined with Amy Miller right here, right now. Good evening, Amy.
Hello,
How
how
you?
you doing?
I'm doing real good. Thank you for being our guest on this St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for joining us tonight.
No problem. It's not a problem. I'm glad to be on here, and I'm glad y'all want to have me on here.
How many green beers have you had tonight?
I actually haven't had any because yesterday was a really crazy night, so I'm kind of recovering.
Oh, so you're nursing a hangover, eh?
I I don't know if it's a hangover. It's just like, oh no, you know what? I'm lying. I had one. I had one beer. Yeah,
Oh, so yeah, you know why you had one beer, right? Because you had to get rid of the hangover.
exactly. You reminded me.
There you go. But it wasn't green,
Yeah.
was it?
No, it was just normal. I just felt like, I needed something. Crazy night,
Cool. Nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So Amy, get things started here. Tell the listeners a little bit about yourself and how did your rap career got started.
Well, I started rapping when I was like 12 years old. I was just writing poetry, started off like that. And then I would just be at school like freestyling just with like all the guys, someone would make a beat on the table or the Coke machine or in class. And I would just be freestyling. And I just kept going with it. And, on and off, I would try to pursue a career. But, of course, I was in school and I was young. And it was just like, but after I graduated high school, that's when like I met my manager, June, and we started taking it like really seriously. So really since I was 17, I really just been putting in a lot of work to try to, get to the next level.
A lot of people, including myself, first heard of you on BET 106 and Park Freestyle Friday. You first hit the scene back in 2010, and then you was in the March Mayhem tournament about a year ago. Uh,
Yeah.
what was the experience like being on national television, doing the whole freestyling, and then ended up being in the tournament? What was the experience like being on 106 in Park?
You know what? It was crazy. It was really crazy. Like, it was kind of like an out-of-body type of thing. Like, for one, I'm not a battle rapper. I don't rap, and, I mean, I don't battle rap like that. And, the first time, it was kind of crazy because at that time, like, my older brother was battling cancer. And when I was up there for the taping of it, he actually passed while I was there. So I ended up going on there, and it was like I completely felt crazy. Like I was just like, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. But at the same time, I was like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? This is a big opportunity. He will want me to do this, and he will want me to give it my best. So it was like that first time. It was kind of like bittersweet. But going back for the tournament, oh my God, it's like okay, Amy, you got the chance to really show and prove. So you just need to do your best. There was no games about it. It was no jokes. I really took it seriously because it was TV. Oh, my God. Like, you can't go out there and embarrass yourself on national television. So I was really serious about it and, just had a good time in the city. But when people, like, actually see me in public, that's the best part about it. They're like, oh, my God, that was you on BT. Oh, my God. Like, usually it's like younger girls or something. And they're just like, oh, my God, that feels really good. So it was just a great experience, and I'm blessed that I made it that far.
Do you think when you was doing the freestyling, especially when you was in the semifinals against Moon, do you think guys underestimate you because you're female? Because there's not a whole lot of female rappers on Freestyle Friday. But do you feel that male rappers underestimate you when they battling rapping against you?
You know what? I do feel that way, and it's funny because some people, some guys will be like, man, I don't battle no girls. I don't battle no girls. Why? It's because they have to take a whole different approach with a girl and try to talk about her like, kind of like what happened in my last battle, like try to talk about her appearance and stuff like that. But to me, I feel like you battle anybody. So, it's just it is what it is. They didn't want to battle me, but they had to. So.
Oh, I can honestly say that I became a fan of yours when you was on the show, and I became a bigger fan when you went to the Final Four. You went up against Moon, and you held your own, and not a whole lot of people can do that. Being on national television, everybody's watching you, and you held your own. And I know they invite some people back on the show, but if BET or 106 in Park were to give you a call and say, hey, we like what you did last time, we want you back, would you consider giving it another shot in the future?
Oh no, not at all. Like I can't go back and battle because this is kind of like that's a chapter that it's like next chapter. Go ahead. I'm an actual artist, so I'm making music, and I'm so thankful for BET. Like we stay in close contact with them. I'm actually going to be taking my brand new video up there. So I won't be returning there to battle, but I will be returning, with actual music. Now, I just did that. It was kind of like an opportunity, so I took advantage of it.
Understood. You want to take the next step in your career, go for it. You want to be an artist. You don't just want to be labeled as a battle rapper. So I get what you're coming from.
Right.
Who are your influences in music? Who do you consider your influences in your rap career?
Definitely when I started, it was Eve. She's my favorite female rapper. Nas, I love Nas. I'm a huge Nas fan. UGK, Lil Kim, Twista, Tupac. You could Spanish artists like Shakira, Ivy Queen, Beyonce, Toni Braxton, Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys. Like, I take things from all genres of music, and everything really inspires me and influences me. And even Kanye West, like right now, I just love Kanye and I love what he does. So really, just consistent artists. They really inspire me and influence me because I see what they do, I see how they work, and I want to have longevity in the industry too. So I just watch and pay attention. But yeah, those artists I love, like, and Toni Braxton, for example. I'm not a singer, but I will get on one of my tracks and do some of like the runs and the sounds because she inspires me to do that. And I'm not a singer, but I'm going to do it, try something, and if we can make it sound good, then, hey.
Another question from our friend is, do you tour? In other words, do you have a tour in the works?
Yes, I was just on the Blazer stage tour with BET, and now we're kind of going on the Outskirl tour. Shows. I just had a show last week in Shreveport, and I'll have another one in Tyler, Texas next week. So, I really keep everything updated on my Twitter or YouTube page, whenever I'm going to be somewhere. Like, I'm sure I definitely let people know.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the listeners your links, Facebook, Twitter, so they can learn more for you, keep in touch with you.
All right, you can get at me on Twitter, twitter.com/Amy Miller OMG. I spell my name with an I. And you can hit me up on YouTube, youtube.com/Amy Miller Music. Even Facebook, I have a Facebook fan page just under Amy Miller. Like, everything's linked together, so I just, keep my fans posted with whatever I'm doing and talk to them that way, and that's that.
Amy Miller OMG is the Twitter name. Follow her. She'll keep you posted on her music and what else she has in the works. I know you mentioned earlier that you did a music video. I believe you did the music video for Ouch Girl. Talk a little bit about the music video.
Oh my God, Ouch Girl is so crazy. Like, when you see this video, it's really something. Like, we've been shooting this video for, what month is it? It's March. I want to say a good 5 months. We've been shooting this video for 5 months. We got so much footage. I have a lot of different looks. It's just crazy. And you know, Ouch Girls, it's full girls, some bad girls, hardcore girls, you know, stand-up type girls. And so I got a lot of aggressive scenes in the video and just, you know, hot girls putting on, you know what I'm saying? So it's a real fun video. I really want to shout out to everybody that was a part of that. It was produced by super producer TA, shot by Brian Rhodes. I mean, it's great. Like, it's not even done yet, but it's so much footage and it's some great scenes. Like, I've probably never been more excited about anything in my life. This video is going to be awesome. So look out for it. I'm going to drop it on 106 Park and drop it anywhere I can, different networks, and it's going to be phenomenal, and you see exactly what I'm talking about.
Be on the lookout for the music video, Ouch Girl. You can check out the song, check it out, and also you can, I believe, request the songs to your local stations. So please, if you can, request a song. It's a dope track. Let me ask you this, Amy. If you can give anyone advice to anyone that wants to be a rapper, that wants to be a music artist, what would your advice be?
My advice, I can go on and on. It's like, you know, I'm in school right now. It's like classes about the music industry and the music business. But I would just say, just stay positive and work hard, because there's a lot of people out there that's doing what you're doing. There's going to be some people that tell you that they don't like you and you need to do this and that. Take criticism, take constructive criticism. At the same time, don't let anyone ever take away your confidence. You have to have confidence to do this. You got to work hard. Like I said, you have to work hard. You know, network, get out there. Don't be afraid to try new things. When you get in the studio, don't be afraid to tell people who you really are and what's going on. And that, you know, I can tell myself the same thing. Sometimes I don't want to say this and I don't want to say that, but I need to. People need to know that. You know, if you want them to become your fans and buy your music and just be into you, you have to give them something. You know, with today's industry, unless you're a pop artist or something, but, you know, rapping, R&B, you know, urban, we want to feel the artist. So I would say that to the ladies, make sure you remain respected and maintain respect, you know, because they try to cut you down because you're a girl. I mean, it's a male-dominated industry. There's been all kind of stuff happen or attempt to happen, but you know what? You got to stand your ground, get a good team around you, and just, you know what I'm saying, just take it to the top. Just don't stop, because as soon as you stop, you never know. You could have been like 10 days away from your big break. You could have been 10 minutes away from your big break, and just keep going, because if you got something and you got a talent, God gave you talent, you use it, and you try to make it as far as you can.
At the end of the day, whether it's music artists or a doctor or whatever it is, it's a never stopping process. You have to keep going. You have to keep going till you accomplish what you want to accomplish. And even if you accomplish and everything, you know, you can't be satisfied. You have to keep going. So,
yes.
Now, Amy, before we let you go, there's two things. Number one, this show, Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C, not only we're a talk station, but we're a music station as well. And I will be happy to add your music into the music station if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
And number two, I ask our guests to do this. It's like a station ID. It's like a voice drop. All you have to do is say your name. And right after you say your name, you say you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. If you can do that for us, we'd truly appreciate it.
Okay. I just my name and chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Okay. What's up, it's your girl Amy Miller, and you're chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. Ouch.
Perfect. Be on the lookout for the song Ouch Girl, the music video coming soon. And
Yes.
thank you so much for your time, Amy. Great talking to you. Thank you for spending time on this holiday weekend. Best of success goes out to you, and definitely keep in touch.
I definitely will. I thank y'all so much for having me. Appreciate the people who are asking questions and listening. And just know that I'm working and I'm out here grinding and we on our way. And happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right. Thank you again for your time. You have a good night.
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.